Hi everyone, I'm FEMI Malaysian, matrix number BG20003. I'm from UNESCO International Marketing. In this assignment, I will be sharing what it might be like to work as an expatriate in Nairobi, Kenya, for a Malaysian quick service restaurant company, or we can known as QSR for short, that only serves Malaysian style rice dishes. So that includes favorites like nasi lemak, nasi goreng, and nasi biryani. For this scenario, I was selected to go for Nairobi for 9 months to help train new staff and support the launch of our restaurant over there. Okay, so now let's talk about the culture in Nairobi. Nairobi is actually really diverse. It's the capital of Kenya and one of the biggest cities in East Africa. You have heard about both English and Swahili spoken almost everywhere. So there is already one plus point if you are moving over there. People in Nairobi are known to be very friendly, respectful, and quite community focused. Honestly, it reminds me a bit of Malaysia. Like us, family is super important and food plays a big role in gatherings and daily life. And what is interesting is they almost love rice dishes like pilau and biryani. But one thing that really stands out is how open people are about religions in Nairobi. In Nairobi, you will never heard gossip music in shop, or see people praying in public, or even spot religion quarters on buses. In Malaysia, even though we are religions too, it's often more low key or private. So that would be something new for me. So yeah, keep it too simple. One similarity is the importance of family and food, but the differences is how openly religion is expressed in public. Okay, next I will talk about the business challenge that what might be difficult for our Malaysian QSR to handle in Nairobi. Honestly, I think the biggest challenge will be the local taste preference. Kenyan people already love their own food like ugali, pilau, or nyama chana, which is grilled meat. These are dishes they have grown up with and love. So bringing in something unfamiliar like nasi lemak or sambal chicken might not be applied to everyone right away. Also, spice level could be an issue. Malaysian food can be really spicy, especially with sambal. While Kenyan food does use spicy, it's often more mild. So we might need to adjust to some dishes to suit local taste, maybe offer a less spicy version or even try to use some local ingredients. So yeah, the challenge is getting people to try something new without losing the original Malaysian identity of our food. It's about finding the balance. Okay, now let's talk about me. And what I think it will be challenging if I actually had to move to Nairobi for 9 months. The first thing that comes to mind is the climate and altitude. Nairobi is really high up, which around 1,700 meters above the sea levels. So it is cooler and drier than Malaysia. I'll live in a hot and humid place my whole life, so adjusting to that kind of weather would be a big change. I might feel more tired and or even get mild altitude sickness at first. The second challenge is probably transport and safety. In Nairobi, some areas are perfectly safe, especially during the day, but at night, it can be risky to walk around alone. Also, the public transport system, like the matatus, which the small minibuses, can be kind of chatty. So I did probably need to use ride-hailing apps or really on company transport just to feel safer. So yeah, those are two biggest things that I need to think about if I move over there. Okay, So what skill would I need to do well there? First, I think cross-cultural communication skill is super important. I'll be training new employees who have totally different culture background and work habits from me. So I need to be really clear when I speak, stay open-minded and avoid making assumptions. It's all about listening and understanding how they like to learn and work. Second is adaptability. Thing is Nairobi would always go that way. I expect. Whether it is work, food, or even just daily routines. I need to stay flexible and not get stressed out when things feel different or unfamiliar. Those two skills, communication and adaptability, will really help me adjust and succeed. Alright, so just to wrap this thing up, I think working in Nairobi would be a really exciting experience. It has a rich culture, friendly people, and growing economy. And there are definitely some challenge both for the business and for my personal. But I also think it's a great opportunity to learn and represent Malaysian overseas. And at the end of the day, if I stay respectfully curious and open to new experience, I believe I can make a real contribution and enjoy the journey too. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you for listening.